Hello, I'm Haley and I'm the Customer Success Specialist here with SimpleSet, and in this video I'm going to give you an overview of the Client Manager. So that's this right here. This is where all your client profiles will be. So if you click on this, I'm already in it, but just click on this and you'll be taken to this screen. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add a client. So it's the first time you've seen a client, so we're going to make a profile for them. So you're going to go to Add Client and just enter their information. And then the portal key. So as it says here, it's best to just use the 4-digit year of birth. It's easiest for your client to remember, but of course you could use whatever year or whatever number you wanted. But this portal key allows your client into their portal account to view their exercises. So today we're just going to use 2021 and save. So now you can, let's say they change their information. So you want to go up to this little icon here and we can change last name, first name, email address, and portal key. So say they forgot their portal key, you could change that, or they changed their email address, you can change that as well. So now we're going to add an exercise set to our client portal, or our client profile, sorry. So we're going to go into our designer. Now I have an exercise set built here, so I want to save it into their client profile. So I'm going to go save. I'm going to click on them, or if I didn't build them a profile earlier, I can do that now just by creating a new client. But they're right here, and then so I'm going to title this just, here we go. So this just confirms that they are intended for this client and done by yourself, so yes. And they're saved. You can also send it to your client. Because I saved it, sorry, I'll show you again. Because I saved it, it is attached to this client here. So now that if I send it, it will go to that client because it's already saved in their profile. So as always, you can change the subject, CC, message, or signature. I have another video on emailing if you want to check that out. But we're just not going to email that today. So then what we can also do is, if we're in our client manager here, so you can see Jane's exercises are in my designer right now, but let's just go to an existing client. Now you can see these icons here. That means the envelope means that it was emailed, and no envelope means it was just saved into their client profile. So another thing is the toggle function here. If you turn that off, they will not be able to see that particular exercise set in their portal account. So that's helpful if, I don't know, the exercise set is confusing or it's maybe not appropriate for them to be doing at the moment. You can just turn it off and then they can't see it. We also have the outcome measures, where you can send an outcome measure and meet with your client through telehealth. And another cool thing we can do is if we go back into exercise sets, if I open, say, this exercise, now I can load it in the designer, and there it is. There's Jane's exercises. It just created a new exercise set. So now I could adjust these as I wanted to, say, progress my client, and then they are Tim's exercises, so they will save to him and they will only send to him. But if I wanted to take, that's not what I wanted. If I wanted to take Tim's exercises and prescribe them to Jane, what I can do is I can click on history, and I can see that kind of the history of events here, but I can take this exercise set, load it. And now you'll see this will be treated as a new document, it says. So what I can do is, this is a brand new document and it is not attached to my client, so I can prescribe this to anybody I want. So now if I hit save, I can save it to any client that is, so I could save it to Jane if I want, because it's a brand new document, but that's only in the history button. All right, I think that's it for the client manager. Thank you for watching and I hope you learned something.